This is the left arm action drill, and it's going to give you some incredible distance. What we're going to look at here is how we're going to move in that downswing to create some speed at the right point, but also that killer move, right? We all know that this is not what we want to see. This is not how we strike the golf ball. Let's get into it. So looking at what this left arm is, now by all means you don't need a tennis racket, but it just makes you, well, I think first and foremost, a lot of people have told me when I've done this drill with them in person, down the driving range, that it just helps them understand a little bit more. So how do we create incredible distance? Well, we have to create good impact factors in terms of face and path and not have them differing by too much. We also have to get the arms and the body all working in sync. That's how we optimize our sort of launch conditions. So to put this in a simple term, right, I want you to stand here and I want you just to make one swing for me and just keep your glove hand on the club. So if you're left-handed, it would just simply be the opposite way around to what I'm doing right here. We're going to go to the top. What I want you to feel, it's not going to be started down like this. We're not going to hit the ball very far this way if it's sort of teed up at this height. How we are going to hit the ball very far is this feeling of ring that bell. Now what I'm meaning by ring that bell is the fact that if this racket was attached to those like a church bell, might sound a bit random this, but we would ring the bell like this. If we wanted to ring it and pull down on it as much as we were, or as much as we could, this motion is how we would do it. We would get a little bit sore just ringing it like this, and we couldn't ring it by moving everything out in front of us. We'd have to move it in a sequence. So let's now just put both hands on the racket, swing to the top, and again, watch what sequence I'm moving the body. So I'm ringing that bell. Imagine it was sort of all the way up here. I'm ringing the bell into impact. So extrapolating this a little bit further, moving into, well, let's be honest guys, driver, and that's an important point. Don't forget, Sunday we have the announcement of this giveaway. It is not too late to enter. If you want your hands on, not this one, actually, a really nice colorway, limited edition colorway, all you've got to do is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and comment #win down below. So again, I think it's a little bit easier to imagine this now on the golf course, because you can imagine what I'm trying to do with this golf club, or I should say what you are trying to do with this golf club, as opposed to it being sort of a mash of everything. Imagine this is your bell, imagine this is the string, and this is the pulley to start this. If we really wanted to pull down on this string, we'd want to feel like it worked like this. So we're really trying to feel like we're ringing that bell into the ball. Ring that bell, and if there's a really heavy weight, we'd start from that ground up. We would start, drive the legs, move the chest, pull down the bell into this motion. So just have a look at this in a slow-mo here. I'm going to put this to the side of the screen. Really see that I would be pulling down, and again we'll put one on the side of the screen from the face-on perspective, just to give you a good inkling in what we're trying to do here. Can you see where we're taking this? We're using a sort of an everyday analogy of, right, okay, massive sort of heavy weight up here, pull it down, massive heavy weight, pull it down into the golf ball. I think hopefully by now, watching this video, all this is really starting to click for you, really starting to go, you know what, boom, I can get that, I can do this. I would definitely encourage you to start off doing this with your driver first. Might sound a bit backwards, because every time that I've said something like this, I've said go with irons first, build up the driver. But no, let's cut to the chase. We want to hit driver better, we want to hit driver longer. Start with this. And the key thing about making this right, well, let's hit this one away and we'll tell you what the key thing about making this right actually is. Now, the key thing to getting this right with your driver is that moving transition, and that's what I want you to concentrate, that ringing the bell is. It's smoothing out your transition to help you feel as though the golf club is working this way into the golf ball. So really trying to use this analogy for every single shot that you hit on the golf course. It's smoothing transition and ring the bell. Thanks for watching today's video. Please do hit that thumbs up button if you did enjoy it, and first and foremost, enjoy the rest of your week.